Hello, and welcome back to the Temple of Doom. When we last left our heroes, they had been convinced to search for a temple. They have stumbled across the village and hopefully some information. Wonder what's in all these chests. Get rid of some of this stuff here, I suppose. Take the cooked fish, take the fishing rod. Another map. A chief. The natives seem rather friendly. Their chief knows how to speak English, oddly enough. They must have met with explorers before. What do you want here in our village? He asks. We are looking for your temple, the one with treasure, says Indiana. Ha 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 ha, says the chief. We will show you the way to the temple. Just take the path back of the house. Giant idol. Before you stands a giant stone head. Native from the village is worshipping it. It doesn't look like a temple to me. There must be more to this than there appears. Objective: search the giant statue. Here's our friend here, offering us books for emeralds. There's a block on the back. If we can get on top. There's a lot of pick. Put the brick in the old-fashioned way. Hey, look at that! There's a chest. Treasure! So there was a treasure in this temple after all. As we break this. If you don't want to find your way to the city, then use the lever to get there quickly. Inside the head, there's a strange inscription. You want riches and power and fame? Find on the mountains of fire and flame. My brothers whose noses put yours to shame. Interesting what different cultures find attractive, you remark. Recalling the nose comment, Indiana stares longer at the inscription. I think that we need to find a volcano, or maybe more than one. I guess we'll have to do a lot of walking. Suddenly, A native who pokes his head in to see what was going on speaks up. No walk! Why you no use metal bird? An airplane, says Indiana. Where? The big village, other side of island. He points to the direction of the statue head is facing. That's where we should go, you say. I agree. Let's go now. Wait. The chief is behind you. 2 moons ago, a man like you come here. He steals something. It cursed. I must have it back. Will you find it? Seeing that it won't let you leave unless you agree, you agree. Interesting. I wonder what it was, Indiana asks as you set off south for the city. Follow the gaze of the statue and find civilization, then find a plane to take you around the island. I think we're going to use the switch. That was a long walk. It's great to be back in civilization. Head to the right down the beach and feel free to check out the scenery. We need to get to the airport and charter a helicopter to take us around the island, Indiana says. That should give us a jump on the general. Find the airport and find a charter desk. Paradise Airport. There she is. How do we get in? I think that's a taxi. Well, it's something on, anyways. Emergency exit only. Guess that means we're having an emergency later. Baggage cart rental, 1 emerald. We need to find a green desk, it said. See some green down here. Local and charter flights. Hi, we're looking to charter a helicopter to take us to some mountains of fire and flame, say. Oh, the volcanoes, of course. I suppose you're looking for one of the idleheads, just like everybody else. The clerk laughs. Don't bother. They've already been found. They all contain a map to the temple. We already know where the temple is. Those natives don't realize what satellite imagery can do. You fly us to the temple, then? You ask. Sure, if you pay. You and Indiana pay for a charter flight. Okay, thanks. Just head through security to the right, and then once you are on the 2nd floor, head all the way to the left. That's where the charter terminal is. To the charter terminal. Boy, this is like the real airport. We gotta go through security. I say. Bring another cart. Sound like the real TSA. Unlike the real TSA, they let me through with a sword. That totally got us flagged. We would be on a no-fly list for the rest of our lives. All gates this way. All gates this way. Buck. After you go through airport security, a man approaches you. Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing that you are heading to the temple. I spent a long time with the natives trying to find out the secret of the temple. Now I'm giving up and going home. I took a manuscript from the natives and they almost killed me. I am just happy to be leaving this accursed island in one piece. Cursed, you say? We too have talked to the natives, and they mentioned that someone took a cursed object from them and they want it back. Was that you? Man thinks for a second. Yes, I believe it was. What did you take? Indiana asks. Wait a second, the man explains. You're Indiana Cube. Yes, Indiana replies. I am a big fan of your work, the man says. But you are going to have to hunt. If you are going to hunt for the treasure, you are welcome to use my supplies and the manuscript I took from the natives. I believe it contains some clues to help you find the treasure, and I could never make any sense of it. Thank you. Oh, it's no problem. All my supplies are in the brown shipping container at the port. If you can find them, you are welcome to take whatever you want. Just let me know how it goes. We will, you say. Leave the airport and take the bus to the port. Find the man's container and supplies, then return to the airport and get on the helicopter. Now we have to take a bus somewhere. Well, that's just goofy. I think the escalator's broken. Charter and locals down here. Resort shuttle. To port. That was a long bus ride. It's nighttime. I'll find the brown shipping container. Brown one. We can't get in it. Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, these supplies, Batman. Failed adventure. Dear Explorer Diary, I was unable to find the entrance. Any entrance to the supposed underground labyrinth after exploring the temple on the west side of the island. However, spending several months with the natives, I heard some things about it. The labyrinth is apparently very large and has many traps. Once someone has made it through, there's an easy exit. I searched, but I was unable to find this exit. It must be well hidden. traps of the labyrinth are meant to kill or discourage any would-be treasure hunters. They say it is impossible to reach the inner temple alive, and tried to dissuade me from trying. It seems they've succeeded because I'm giving up and going home. Temple of the Emerald. Of stone made this temple be, from the sky unto the fire. Below the altar you shall see the death that you desire, for death awaits beneath the stone, by stone, spirit, and fire. And if you reach the emerald throne, persevere, and do not tire. Keep guard and stay aware, for the emerald god will slay you there. Notes. I don't know what this means. Well, that was awfully cryptic. We're going to leave it there tonight. Next episode, we'll see if we can find the temple. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for watching my video, and hope you had a good time. Look up to the left there for the next episode, and look up to the right, and like and subscribe. See you next time.